What's going on, everyone? It's Ben with Ben's Knife Corner. Doing my first video here. Um, I picked up a new knife today, and I've always wanted to make a YouTube channel. And so I figured, you know what? Today's the day. I got something that I wanted for coincidentally a long time, even though I never knew what the actual type of knife was called. But recently I've been doing a lot of searching and whatnot and figured out that I really like bird and trout knives and small fixed blade EDC knives. So I picked one up today. I was at Cabela's this morning and just browsing around and saw this and saw the price for it and decided I couldn't pass it up, had to get it. So what do I have here? I have the Case Mini Fin, the Leather Hunter, I guess is what they've coined it as, but it's the Mini Fin. Comes with a leather sheath. Box is a little beat up. I have a feeling Cabela's has probably had this for a little while. I know bird and trout knives don't seem to be super popular, but it seems like as EDC fixies have been making a large wave this past year, 2 years or so, at least from what I've seen. So yeah, figured I would do kind of an initial impression. I've already had it out of the box and looked at it, but just kind of my thoughts and overview, and just like I said, wanted to make a YouTube video. So here we go. Let's jump right into it. So nothing too much on the box other than just made in USA and the name of the knife, and just Case XX tested. I will say Cabela's, I did get this for I believe it was $69, and I'm looking at the Case website right now, and on their website it's $82.99. So a little bit of a discount there, if you will. But anyways, let's go ahead and get it open. So you can see we have the knife, and I believe there's a little like pamphlet card in here, just talking about their collectors club and some of their other knives that they have. So pretty cool. Get that off to the side, and here we go. Here is the knife. I apologize, the lighting's not the best. Like I said, first YouTube video, so don't exactly know what I'm doing. But yeah, I kind of like the sheath. I've seen some YouTube videos of this before I bought it. Kind of put me on to it, and a lot of people were saying the sheath wasn't the greatest. I'm not the biggest fan. It holds the knife in there. However, just messing around, I realized if you just kind of turn a little bit, it pulls right out. So not exactly the best security there. It kind of seems like this clip right here, this little button clip, needs to be like more over and down a little bit further, and that might help it out a little bit. But in any case, let's go ahead and get it out of here. And I love the way this knife looks. When I was a kid, I got a K-bar for Christmas. The thing was as long as half as I was tall, or however you would phrase that. It was way too big for me to be toting around the way I was with it. I still have it though. I love it. I love the look of that thing, and I think that's one of the things that drew me to this. Also, just the size. Like I love the bird and trout knives. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I didn't know what a bird and trout knife was, or that they were a thing. But now that I do, I kind of have a weird fixation for them, and just small EDC knives, or EDC fixed blade knives, excuse me. You can see just how shiny that blade is just so shiny. It's like a mirror. And you can see right there, it says Case XX US M3 Fin. But yeah, it's nice and sharp. It's pretty sharp. When I got out of the store, couldn't help myself. When I got in the truck, I had shaved a little patch of hair off my arm. The jimping, kind of sharp, but does help you get a nice, good, firm purchase on the knife. The stacked leather and the inlays, or whatever you would call them, inserts on the handle, I just absolutely love. Mine, you might not be able to see it all that well, But these like spots right here, that's not actually the leather. That's almost like kind of like a glue that's on there. I was trying to pick it off, but wasn't able to get a lot of it. I'm sure with some use and abuse and wear and tear, it'll come off. The pommel, if you can call this a pommel, is pretty hefty. It's got a good weight to it. Really balances out the knife, makes the blade feel super, super light and super maneuverable. I have medium to large sized hands, somewhere between medium and large, and it's not super comfortable for me to try to hang my pinky. But if I kind of choke up on it, it feels pretty comfortable and just feels like I could have this in my hand all day. But yeah, it's nice. I do like it. It's a clip point blade, and then looking at the Case website, it says it is constructed with Case True Sharp stainless steel. Not exactly too sure what that is, but it says it's a special high carbon steel that helps the blades hold an edge longer than conventional steel. It also offers extraordinary blade strength and corrosion resistance. So, not exactly too sure what it's made of, but it does feel nice and sharp. So hopefully it holds an edge pretty well, and it seems like it'll take an edge pretty well. Don't know how often you'll have to be sharpening it, but yeah. And then again, the sheath, it's not the best. I kind of quickly looked online at like Kydex sheaths. It doesn't look like there's too much on there. I saw a Reddit thread where it looks like there's a guy you can send them to, and he'll make one exactly to your knife. Not sure how much they cost though, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like you'll be able to ram this thing through the bottom of it and poke yourself. Feels pretty sturdy. It sits up fairly high. I mean, it is only the blade's only 3.13 inches, so it's not too big at all. Overall length is 6.5 inches. So yeah, I tried it on with some jeans and like a extra large size t-shirt, and my t-shirt was hanging down lower than this, so it was keeping it concealed, which is kind of what I wanted. But yeah, I absolutely love this thing, and super excited to get to try it out over the next coming. Well, I mean, it is mine, so I'll have it for a while, but just to really try it out and put it through its paces. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and maybe I'll do like a follow-up video in a couple months or something like that, or if anything else happens. The one thing I am concerned about is not that this is going to get too much use and abuse, but you can kind of see there. I mean, I know it is a small, more petite knife, but it does bend the tiniest little bit. Not that I'm going to be using this as a pry bar. I usually carry a Leatherman if I'm going to be doing anything like that. But it's not a full tang. I believe it's like a rat tail tang, I believe is what it's called, where it's just a smaller piece that goes through, and then you can't see it down at the end of there, at the end of the pommel, end of the handle. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and hopefully I will get some more videos out, and see you guys then. Thanks.